They say you never get a second chance to make a first impression. That's true for people, and it's especially true for your home. Because the moment you or anyone else walks in through that front door, the energy shifts. The entryway sets the tone. Welcome back to Design Unscripted. I'm Manuela, and today we're talking about one of the most defining spaces in any home, the entryway. It's the first moment of contact, the place that introduces the mood, the rhythm, and the energy of everything that follows. Whether it's grand or modest, open or tucked away, your entryway is the opening note to your home story. And when it's designed with intention, it becomes a powerful cue for how you want to feel the moment you step inside and how you want others to experience your space. Every well designed home begins with intention. And that intention often starts at the entryway. It's a space where you shift gears, leaving the outside world behind and stepping into something more personal. No matter the size, the entryway holds energy. It sets the emotional tone, welcoming you with warmth, grounding you with calm, and inviting you to slow down and settle in. Let's start with the essentials. First is a surface. This grounds the space. In a larger entryway, a center table can make a beautiful statement and naturally draw the eye inward. In a smaller space, a console table works just as well. And if square footage is limited, a slim wall-mounted shelf can be just enough to give the area purpose without overwhelming it. I tend to treat these surfaces as more than just a catch-all. I look for pieces that have sculptural presence, something with interesting lines, unexpected texture, or a unique finish that feels like functional art. It should serve a purpose, whether it's holding keys, mail, or a decorative tray, but it should also feel intentional, like it belongs to the narrative of the house. Second is lighting. Lighting sets the tone the moment you walk in. Overhead lighting is essential for functionality, especially in the evenings or when coming and going, but it doesn't always create the most inviting mood. That's where accent lighting makes all the difference. A soft glow table lamp, a pair of sconces, or even a small pendant on a dimmer can introduce warmth and intimacy. These secondary sources allow the entryway to shift atmospheres, bright when needed, but soft and welcoming when you want to ease into the space. Especially if you're hosting or arriving home after a long day, that gentle lighting can completely transform how the space feels. Third is a mirror. A mirror in the entryway is both practical and powerful. It adds depth, reflects natural light, and visually expands the space. The key is choosing one that complements the surface below it. If your table is sculptural and makes a strong visual statement, consider a more understated mirror that won't compete for attention. But if your surface is minimal or quiet, a mirror with bold shape, texture, or a unique frame can bring that needed sense of presence. Keep in mind, scale is everything here. The mirror should feel proportionate to the piece below it, not too small or it will look disconnected, and not too large that it overwhelms the composition. In a more spacious entryway, or if you prefer to leave the wall above the console open for art, a full-length mirror is a striking alternative. It brings height, adds visual drama, and instantly elevates the overall feel of the space. Next is function. Functionality is key, especially in a space that sees daily use. Keep surfaces clear by incorporating simple organizational pieces like a catch-all tray for keys or small basket for shoes, dog leashes, or anything you need as you head out the door. When everything has a designated spot, the space not only feels more refined, but it works better. No more digging through drawers or retracing your steps to know exactly where everything is. If you're looking for smart, approachable organization strategies, be sure to check out episode 3 of the podcast with professional organizer Isabel Wood. She shared incredibly helpful tips for creating systems that actually work and truly support your day-to-day life. I've linked the episode here in the show notes. Now, once the foundational elements are in place, your surface, lighting, mirrors, and storage, it's time to add soul. This is where design becomes deeply personal. So let's talk about feeling. The entryway is one of the most powerful places to express who you are. It's the first hint of what your home is all about, and it deserves thoughtful layers to tell that story. Start with art. Whether it's a single piece above your table or a gallery wall lining a longer hallway, artwork sets the tone. Choosing pieces that reflect your taste, your travels, or even your sense of humor. It's a conversation starter and an instant window into your world. And just like art brings visual story, natural elements bring energy. A floral arrangement or sculptural branch instantly adds life and movement to the space. It's also a simple way to keep things feeling fresh. You can change the color palette, switch out the vessels, or play with scale to shift the mood with the seasons. Then you can create a sensory layer with scent. A beautifully packaged candle and a subtle fragrance adds a quiet layer of warmth and character. It doesn't overpower, it gently fills the space with intention. It's the kind of element that shapes the atmosphere without needing to announce itself. My candle aura is one of my favorite scents for the entryway. I've included the link in the description if you'd like to explore it. Now, while the entryway has so much potential to ground and elevate your home, it's also a space where design often goes off track. One of the most common mistakes is allowing the entryway to become a drop zone. It could be your keys, bags, packages, shoes. Things quickly pile up, and before you know, the space feels chaotic rather than calming. On the opposite end, some entryways are overly minimal, too stark, too bare, and no real sense of warmth or personality. Others feel visually disconnected from the rest of the home, as if they belong to a totally different house entirely rather than aligning with the home's overall aesthetic. Your entryway should feel like a seamless extension of your home, both in style and in energy. When done thoughtfully, it not only serves a purpose, it welcomes you in. It sets the tone and it creates effortless transition into the rest of the space. Designing your entryway isn't about perfection. It's about presence. It should welcome you in, ground you, and quietly reflect who you are. When every detail is intentional, you're not just setting the tone for your home, you're shaping how you experience it. Thank you so much for tuning into another episode of Design Unscripted. If you've enjoyed this episode, please share it with someone who would love it too. Leave a quick review and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more design insights and inspiration. And whether you're listening or watching, thank you so much for being here. See you next time.